Hello everyone, welcome back. Time for another episode of RiftBreaker, of our survival campaign. Well, of our campaign.
The storm is very violent, but our base is safe from the wind. Wind turbine output is at maximum levels.
So, I was walking around the base just to explore a little bit, and I found yet another ironium ore deposit. So, we're gonna tap that very, very quickly. And since it's kind of close to our other mine, I'm just gonna drag the power. There you go. And I am going to put a teleporter right next to it. So if I need to defend it, I can just fly here and get it. Now, let's teleport back to the base and see where we left off. I created a few more resource storage silos. This one's not producing any more bullets because we're full. We're almost full on carbonium as well. I built some flooring around just to make it look a little better. Oh yes, we need to tap this carbonium
storage is full. Build
deposit as well.
Storage facilities.
So let's tap this one as well. 3 at a time. There you go. The good thing is when you recycle one of those buildings, you get the full resources back. So it's really no waste building more of them. It will just consume a lot more energy, but it's okay. So let's drag this back here. Okay, so that's working. How are we doing on energy surplus? 600 plus. What's a good surplus to have? Now, I want to automate those defenses as much as possible.
The storm is over.
So here you will see we have 4 out of 4 AI cores. AI cores are used for a lot of defensive buildings, specifically towers. So the first tower we have in the game is a Sentinel Tower. Basic defense tower, shoots high-speed energy projectiles at a limited rate of fire. So to have this one working, it needs 4 energy per second. So we'll need a lot of energy to keep those going. And also, it has a range of 34. We'll have to keep in mind the range as we move through, as we unlock more towers and we move through the missions. But with this I can only build 4 towers, and 4 towers don't feel like enough, do they? So we can build a building to expand that. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're gonna go on our defensive buildings. We're gonna select AI Hub. Each one of those consumes 20 energy, but gives us 4 extra cores. So I'm just gonna make a few of them. Where do I want to place them?
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
I think I'll just squeeze them on this corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be a good starting point. Yes, we're gonna need a lot of towers and a lot of power. So as you can see now, we have a negative because all of our mines are pulling resources. And these ones now are even pulling more energy. So we have 28. Let's build some more power. I can go with solar or I can go with wind turbines. I have the wind turbines, so let's make a little solar park. I'll make one over here. So let's place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll make those on an array of 4 x6. I'll leave a bit of a gap between them. And probably make one more over here. Because we're gonna need power. A lot of power and very fast. Okay, that's done. Come on. Come on, game. Good. Let's put a couple lights because it's pitch black. Connect all this up. Excellent. That's much better. So we have a nice light source. We're still on the negatives, but that is because our solar panels are not working. Here we have the time of the day. I think solar panels begin at 8 in the morning and they stop at like 7 p.m. If I'm not mistaken. We'll confirm that in a minute. But resources are coming in nicely. So I will just... I cannot put a teleporter here, but I have one down here. That's fine.
Steel storage is full.
Yes,
Build more
yes.
storage facilities.
We will have to, but our first mission is to upgrade the headquarters. Every time we upgrade our headquarters, we get attacked. So, let's build some towers. We need some, but not too many. So I think I'll go for 4 near every door. So 4 on this side. 4 on this side. So let's put 1, 2, 3, 4. Also be careful, because if you try to place it over a fence, it will replace the fence. I've done that during my first game and I'm like, oh, why are my towers being destroyed? Oh, that's why. So yeah, be mindful of that.
Not enough AI cores. Build more AI hubs.
Yes, we will. Let's build a few more.
Carbonium deposit depleted.
You see, they need power. We will connect that in a minute. Do I want to place it here? Yeah, it's alright. We will end up having to move this eventually, anyway. But for now, they're okay. When things start get dangerous near the walls, that's when we will have to move them. Also, here you see this has a red icon with the material. It means that there is no more ore underneath it. So we can just go ahead and recycle it. The hotkey for that is F. Let's bring some power here. Let's bring some more power here. All the power. I'm gonna go with a few more towers on this one because it's a pretty long one, so I wanted to be able to cover this whole area. And I will connect the power on this side as well, just so we have a bit of a secondary circuit in case something breaks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, see, this is a pretty long one. So, let me get the gate out of that way. Cover this up. And go with sort of smaller sections. So let's put one over here. Another one over here. And put my towers next to them. Oh, just had enough material for that. That's cool.
Wind is slowing down. The air is getting dense. A fog is forming up.
Don't worry, Ashley. We have it. It's all good. Everything is fine.
It's hard to see anything in this fog.
Speaking of weather, as you can see here, this decreases our both the solar and wind because fog is bad. But that's okay because we have a large surplus over here. So even when we have minimal production, we're still sort of breaking even. Excellent. Now it's time to upgrade our headquarters and we're going to get attack. We have a power shortage up here. Oh yeah, I didn't connect these towers. There you go. So to upgrade this, we'll go into the building menu. We can mouse over the building, click on it, and mouse over this that looks like a rank up, and it will tell us that to upgrade this, you need 500 carbonium, 500 ironium. And all we have to do is click it. And then we can see, like, this will produce more energy, has
storage is full.
more ammo
Build more
for
storage facilities.
towers. Yes, yes. But there's also another way you can do it. If you want to upgrade a lot of buildings, you can just press one of the hotkeys, and by default it's G. So you can just mouse over the building, and they will appear as green when you can upgrade them. So let's upgrade it.
Headquarters upgrade in progress. This will attract a lot of attention.
We should reinforce our defenses as much as we can. Things are going to get very hot very soon.
So we will have attacks from the left and the right. So we're just going to zoom out a little bit on the map so we can see them.
The fog is clearing up.
And let's see how well our towers can keep up with those attacks. We are on repair duty. If we want, we can go out and fight the enemy directly. But I want to be able to walk away from the base.
I'm glad we are back on the same page about properly securing our base.
We can't save this world if we let it kill us. Hey, Mr. Grumpy?
Why do you insist on calling me names?
I hope you're not offended. Are you?
No, that would be inefficient.
Come on, Riggs. Let's not be so serious. I had to give you a better name than what they called you.
Rift Jump and Exploration Megasuit Mark IV, Griffin variant. What is wrong with that name?
It's inefficient.
Just building a bit more walls here. I don't like those explosive things around the base. They are a recipe for disaster. Also, the campaign map is never the same. It's procedurally generated. So for every playthrough, it's different. Which is pretty cool. Because it gives the game more replayability. Oh, hello.
I can sense the ground shaking. I estimate a few thousand creatures running at our base. They are very close. Prepare yourself, Ashley.
We've made all the preparations that we could. Let's go out and meet them.
Well, I don't know about going out to meet them. We can. Oh, hello.
Base is under attack.
Oh, so they're attacking our mine. Let's teleport there and defend it. Repair. Defend, repair quickly. Yes. The good thing is the repairs are automatic, so once you say, hey, I need you to repair this, it does it by itself. A little drone flies out and do it. No, don't get stuck.
Energy connector has been destroyed.
Carbonium storage is full.
We should start downloading new blueprints so we can construct more advanced buildings and items. Build a communications hub as soon as possible.
Okay, let's remember to build some additional power plants for it. It consumes a lot of energy.
Need to be careful because these guys have range attacks and I don't have a lot of health at the moment.
Weapon dropped.
And that's how you die. With those explosive plants. When you die, you have a chance to drop one of your weapons. Thankfully, we didn't drop a good one. We can pick it up again. Let's teleport here. So this has no power because they broke it. They broke the connection.
One of our buildings was being destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Okay.
This will buy us some time until the next attack. Let's check what's new after the HQ upgrade.
So let's reconnect the power and place back the mines that we lost. We lost one. Okay. That's not too bad. From a strong attack, we lost a couple mines and we died once, but that's okay. That's fixable. Let's teleport back inside. Okay. Now the game wants us to build a communication hub. Communication hub is needed to do research. So now things are starting to get interesting. This will cost us, we can build only one of them at the moment, and cost 400 carbonium and 600 ironium.
Steel storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Where do I want to place you? I'll place you over here.
Communications hub construction in progress. We can download all the technology blueprints that we need through this building's quantum entanglement template matrix.
It's a pity that we can't upload anything back to Earth. There's so much data to be gathered here. I can't wait to start collecting research specimens.
We will be able to share all of our research data as soon as the Rift station is operational and the rift back to Earth has been opened. Let's focus on that first.
So our actual goal is to open that rift with Earth. That's the campaign goal.
Air humidity is rising. It's going to rain in a moment.
Okay, another thing I haven't mentioned just yet is...
This rain is harmless to our base, but it decreases solar panel efficiency until it stops.
What the robot said. But I haven't explained yet those skills that we have down here. So at the moment, by default, with left shift, you have the ability to dash. So it's a very good way to just escape when in danger. Number one is an instant repair, so it heals 25% of our health, with a pretty long cooldown, but can be really helpful. And then we have small mines, which there is no limit to how many you can place on the ground, but you have 10 and you need to wait for them to replenish. So if I don't want enemies to walk around my stuff, I can just walk around and start placing mines. So when they step on them, they will go kaboom. Also need to make this thing go away. Okay. We are full on resources. We're still doing good on power. I'm happy about that. We will need more storage space.
Communications hub construction finished. We can now use it to download new technologies.
So to research technologies, again, pressing Control to get into the crafting menu, click on the item, and click on this little research icon. Or you can just click up here, I think. No, you cannot click up there. So you have to do it from here. Up there you can just see what you're researching. Now, by default, the game gives us a few things, which is things that you unlock based on your campaign progression. Headquarters level 2, yes. Yes. We have the small mines, the repair, some of the guns that we can craft, and here we have alien technology. We'll talk about alien technology in later episodes, but based on the enemies, when you research them, you unlock new abilities and new cool features. So what do we want first? Better power by animal biomass. No, not at the moment. Radar. I really want a radar. Repair facility. Repair facility is good. It has some little drones that go around and repair your stuff, so you don't need to do it manually. It requires AI cores, of course, but you also need another resource, which is cobalt, which we don't have yet. Then you have ammo storage and tower ammo factory. We'll talk about those on a later episode. An upgrade to the Sentinel Towers, but again requires cobalt. Headquarters level 3, which will allow us to level up our communication hub and our headquarters, and increase our limit for communication hub, so we can have 2 of them. So one communication hub give us a research speed of 1. When you have 2, it will give us plus another 1, and then every level will make it go even faster. Cobalt handling. I think this will be the first research. So this will give us a detector, so we can locate a number of things on the map, and mines and other rare materials, and will allow us to process cobalt. And as we've seen, we do need cobalt for a few things. This will take 3 minutes and 20 seconds to research. What's this? Orbital Scanner. That requires cobalt, so it will have to wait. This needs 3 minutes, and how long does the scanner need? The scanner needs another 3. Okay, we're gonna do the scanner first, and then we're gonna go and do the cobalt mine. So you can either select it and go out to research, or you can just double click on it. So collectively this will take 6 minutes and 40 seconds. And from here, is there anything specific I want to research? Flamethrower, floating mines, what's this? Rocket launcher, grenade launcher. Ah, yes. When we get there, we will probably research the radar pulse first, because it's very handy when you explore. And then I really like using the grenade launcher as an early game weapon. So we're just gonna queue all these things up while we walk around and do our stuff. So we set up a perimeter, we got a bit of defense, we got a good supply of power, we got some decent amount of resources. We need to expand our resource capacity. So let's build a few more solid storage things.
The rain is over. Turns out that some things are not as different as back on Earth.
And trust me, this is not an overkill. You need a lot of storage. And they don't, like, besides carbonium, they don't have any other upkeep. So there is no point to really not have it. So this will give us close to 4,500. Yep. Now, if you see, to upgrade this to the next level, we cannot see it at the moment, but every time it levels up, it needs more and more resources, which is why we need to keep increasing our cap.
Ashley, now that the basic base setup is complete, we should start working on our primary objective, constructing an interplanetary rift station. It is going to take a long time to build, so we should start working on it as soon as possible.
That's true. It's a massive building with multiple components and pipeline connections for plasma fuel and coolant. It's going to be the central structure in our base, with multiple support buildings, so we should plan a lot of free space around it. Let's start by placing the foundation.
So the game wants us to place the rift station down, and yes, endgame,
Deposit depleted.
this thing needs a lot of room. For now, it needs 1,000 and 1,000. I'm just gonna place it down just to move the quest ahead, and then I will remove it.
Of the rift station's foundation is in progress. Congratulations, Ashley. This milestone marks the beginning of the next chapter of our mission on this planet.
You sometimes sound a bit like Colonel Nordstrom. Do you know that?
I received additional instructions on how to motivate you and keep your spirit high during this mission. They were indeed written by Colonel Nordstrom and revised by Admiral von Blofeld. Would you like me to read what I was instructed to tell you for this occasion?
Oh, please do, Mr. Riggs. This is exactly what I wanted to hear after traveling halfway through the galaxy.
Captain Novak, you were selected for the rift jump to Galatea 37 as an exceptional individual. You are amongst the elite of Earth's expeditionary forces. During your services with the Extraterrestrial Science Corps, you have time and again shown courage, bravery, and an unflinching willingness to sacrifice yourself to complete your objectives. You are destined.
Okay, that's a nice speech. It sounds very uplifting. But they didn't read my bio very well.
What do you mean?
The sacrifice part.
Do you mean the Orion mission? You were working without me back then.
Yes, that and a few other things.
Do you want me to read further motivational pieces? New building.
That's enough of Colonel Nordstrom. Let's skip the military pathos and stick to your original programming. We've got a planet to explore.
Roger that, Ashley. I am archiving all of the motivational speeches.
Good, because they're bad. They're very bad. Okay. Found a few more mines. Good, good, good. But now we unlocked scanners, which are under defensive buildings, and they cost 50 carbonium and 30 ironium. So I'll place one on this corner behind these towers, and I'll explain how they work. So if you look at the map, the radar has an area of effect, an area that it scans, and it finds enemies and other stuff. These areas will not respawn. The enemies will not respawn in these areas when you have a scanner, which is pretty cool and really, really useful. So we'll go clear those up so we don't have to worry about them ambushing us. But these will not prevent those that are spawned by events and stuff. So if things spawn on the edge of the map, they'll come in. You cannot prevent that.
The construction of the Rift Station Foundation has been completed. We need to construct all of the Rift Station components before we can start powering up the portal.
The Rift Station has 3 main components that require a lot of rare resources to be built. The fusion field accelerator requires enriched uranium. The hyperparticle condenser requires palladium. And the quantum gate stabilizer, which requires titanium. We haven't found any traces of these elements near our base.
These resources might not be present anywhere near our location. We should construct an orbital scanner to start scouting for interesting locations around the entire planet. It will allow us to establish precise coordinates for long-range rift jumps around the planet.
We don't have the required schematics to build an orbital scanner. We have to download the orbital scanning technology through the communications hub.
So the orbital scanner will allow us to unlock new areas where we can go set up bases and mine different resources. And there's a highlight here. Whoop. Okay, so I don't need this anymore. I'm just gonna recycle it.
Full. Build more storage facilities.
We will probably work on that much later during the campaign. It's gonna get rid of those explosive things because I really dislike them.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
There's a little bit of red here. Oh, these guys. That's not a little bit of red. That's a fair bit of red. Whoa, hello. Mines.
Actually, now that the armory is operational, we can craft some new weapons.
That's a good idea. The enemy attacks are getting constantly stronger. We need better guns.
We do, but we need to research them. Okay, so those creatures are dead. Kill this. No!
Dropped. We can try to recover it later.
Oops. That was a big oopsie. But it's okay. Let's quickly go grab that. And that's why teleporters are great. They have no upkeep, and they are super convenient. See, I didn't even trigger the big thing and it
Wind is
exploded.
slowing down. The air is getting dense. A fog is forming up.
Everything in this planet tries to kill you. Everything. Okay.
This fog is very dense. It's affecting the efficiency of our solar panels and wind turbines. Based on my calculations, it shouldn't last for long.
Let's put another scanner over here. Let's put another scanner down here. I'm trying to expand the range as much as I can. Did we cut off the power? We did. I like at least that it shows you on the minimap when you have a problem like that. Otherwise, you would never know. Especially when your base grows bigger and bigger and bigger. Let's put one here. Later on, we can upgrade our scanners, and they have a much, much broader range. So you can see that it's already a pretty decent range, but...
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Okay. And before we finish this episode, let's go look at the communication hub.
Completed.
We researched the radar, we researched the detector and the cobalt, and the radar pulse. Perfect. So, we were researching the new weapon, but we also needed to research this one, the Orbital Scanner. We won't be able to build it yet, and as you can see, it needs a lot of power, 500. So I'm just gonna add it to the research. Takes 7 minutes, and we will have to get there. So while I'm going around, cleaning around the base...
This will make things easier for us.
Yes, Ashley. Okay. So we will end this episode here. On the next episode, I'm going to go around, clear up a few things, and try to set up our orbital scanner and get some sort of cobalt mining going. So I'll catch you all on the next episode. Don't forget to drop a comment, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.